Trent Attyah. First question on the Cash Considerations podcast. Where are you from, sir?
I am from Newport Beach, California. That's where I was born and raised. And then I went to TCU, Texas Christian University, Go Frogs. Graduated from there in 2020,
Oh
and
my goodness. This kid
that's
is
how we got here.
the kid is if you look at Carl. Carl's angst, like he just heard you say graduated from TCU in 2020 and realized the year's 2021. And he just head in hand went down. Before I get on to the college, first of all, did you go to that school in Newport Beach right on the beach in between the Newport Pier and the Balboa Pier?
Did I go there? I did not go there. No,
Okay.
I went to for elementary or high school. You talking
elementary or high? It's right there on the beach. Like you get to go on the playground and play basketball on the beach, like Wesley Snipes did up in Santa Monica. I mean, seriously, it's ridiculous.
No, it literally is. That is true. I did not go there though. I did not have the pleasure, but I went to a great elementary school and high school. Goes Corona Del Mar Sea King. Shout out.
Oh, nice. Okay. Very good school. So explain to the people how you would leave goddamn paradise on earth. I mean, Newport Beach is literally one of my favorite places in the world. A beautiful beach. If you haven't been, you got to go. It's you go and you pick TCU to go to college. Explain, because there's people listening going, wow, this kid's from Newport Beach. First of all, he got to be living the life. I mean, he probably surfs, he probably swims, he's a goddamn lifeguard, he's probably in Baywatch, all this stuff. I mean, and you go to TCU, how the hell did you end up there?
I needed to change the scenery. Honestly, Newport Beach, if you know anything about it, it's as big of a bubble as it gets in terms of living in a city. And I needed something different. And that's why I went to TCU. And you'd be surprised. Half of TCU is from California. They literally call it Texas California University. And there's a ridiculous amount of California kids there. So it just made sense. And I knew I wanted to go there, or at least somewhere in Texas, because that's where my siblings all went, is either Texas or Oklahoma. And so I wanted to go to a big football school. TCU, went there, saw as my number one school by far. I only applied to two schools, TCU and Baylor, and I did not want to go to Baylor at all. So I was just hoping and praying I got into TCU. Things worked out.
So you said you want to go to a big football school and you picked TCU and Baylor. This explains a lot of things.
In Texas. And I couldn't get into UT.
Okay.
No way.
Okay. All right. I was
No
going to
way.
say, this might help explain all of your picks. And when you pick all these things in again, you pick TCU and Baylor for big football schools. In Texas, they're still like number 4 and 5 and the whole thing, but that's okay. That's okay. So did you play sports in high school, Trent?
Of course. I played baseball my whole life, all the way up until senior year of high school.
What position were you?
I was a catcher. I was behind the dish.
Oh, height and weight check for you right now. How tall are you?
I was I'm 5'11", like 230. So pretty big guy, but I could swing the bat. Pretty agile for my size behind the dish as well.
Good hitting catcher. You were a good hitting catcher.
Oh yeah.
Did you call the pitches or did the coach call the pitches?
It depends who's pitching. There was a couple guys that I had that synergy with, where I just knew, and they knew I knew, and so I just was able to ride the momentum. But there were some guys that the coaches had to take the signals on, and just rolled with that.
Okay, all right. So now I understand a little bit more. I never knew the catcher story. So you're the cerebral baseball player, the manager.
You want to know something? What? Something that you absolutely love. Absolutely love. I actually had the yips going into my senior year of high school. I couldn't throw the ball back to the pitcher.
What?
So I had to become a designated hitter the rest of senior year.
Did you ever fix it?
No, never got fixed. To this day, even as Nick Yale, we were trying to play ball.
You can't play catch?
Can't play catch.
If we go to the fucking Field of Dreams in Iowa and I say, Trent, let's have a catch, you can't do it?
I cannot throw a... What is the distance from base?
60 feet, 6 inches.
60 feet. Yeah. No, I can't do it. I could throw from home to second on a dart. No, on a line.
Mental block.
It's ridiculous. It happened one day and I never looked back, and it's a nightmare. Absolute nightmare.
This is
and it's real.
Can you throw a football?
I could throw a football. I could throw anything that's not a baseball 60 feet.
Oh, wow. Oh, shit. Okay. That's unbelievable. I did not know
It's
that.
insane. I
All
can
right.
throw from foul pole to foul pole, but I can't throw 60 feet.
Shit. That's unreal. All right.
Yeah.
So you go to TCU, you live it up, you know, you do the football stuff and become part of the school and things. What was your major at school?
I was sports broadcasting major, so I
Uh,
always wanted to be, you know, on camera, on TV,
mm,
talking sports. So that was always the dream. Yeah, so graduated TCU with a sports broadcasting major, journalism minor.
okay.
Yes,
And then, like the rest of us that had that type of degree, you don't really get to use it right away. You know,
correct.
what do you end up doing right after graduation?
Yeah, so I mean, it was going into my senior year. I just had an idea for a sports betting app that would centralize the community and connect the community on one platform that allows you to consume content. And I did some research, saw what was out in the market, saw that there was nothing like it. And I asked some of my peers and some of my professors at TCU, you know, this is an idea I had. Would you suggest I pursue it? And my most like loyal professors that I had at the time were like, this is actually a really good idea. I think you should definitely, you know, at least give it a go. And so that kind of gave me the green light and started raising money for this idea. And, you know, I pulled some strings with some investors, raised some money, and started developing this app and haven't looked back since.
So you and I first connected. I saw the story where you guys won a contest. Like, was it like Shark Tank or something where
Oh,
you
I've
won
I've
the initial thing?
I've done a bunch of these types of pitch competitions. I've won a couple, came in second or third several different times, but didn't win like a significant like check that really went towards it. But I got investors to come in to essentially get this thing off the ground and get it started. But yeah, no, me, Nick Yale, Big Dave, we've all been, you know, doing these pitch competitions and stuff like that. It's been a great time. It's been an incredible experience and an insane journey.